Well, hello, my fellow Redskin fans and other sports fans around the world, and maybe also some other fans that are going to be joining me in comments later. Just wanted to talk a little bit about the recent developments with the Redskins this season. Now, as you can see, I'm a Redskins fan. My other video, I talk about my soccer preferences. That's different. I'm going to talk about the Redskins today. You know, we have the news now that Albert Haynesworth is going to report to camp and everything's going to be okay. It's not going to be okay. Okay? The guy is a pain. He's being very obstinate, very pushy about this new 3-4 system we're integrating. And to be perfectly honest, I'm tired of hearing about it. I mean, this guy, we're paying him $100 million to play for our team. He's raising ticket prices. You know, I've never been to a Redskins game in Washington, D.C. I've never been lucky enough to go. You know, but he's raising ticket prices. And then he has the audacity to complain about the defensive system. Dude, that's not your decision. Right? You can't make the defensive coordinator change his philosophy just because you don't like it. You know what? You know, and then he's asking for a trade. I'm surprised we didn't trade him. I would have traded him. You know, and that's what I like about this new coach. I mean, I've come into the season with a lot of optimism. We changed coaches, even though I like Jim Zorn. I did like Jim Zorn. Just a shame he wasn't a better coach. But, you know, I've come into the season with a lot of optimism, a lot of excitement, a lot of energy. And then this happens. You know, it always seems to happen that way with the Redskins. You know, it always seems to be like, you know, things are going to go well, really good, really good, really good. Storyline breaks. It's a distraction for the rest of the season. I don't know why. It just does. But I think this year we have a coach now that's willing to, you know, he's willing to deal with that. And I think he's going to say, all right, fine. He said he's not going to trade Haynesworth. You know what I would do? I'd eat his salary and flat out release him. Yeah, it'd cost us a hit. We would take a hit on the cap. But I'm tired of this act. You know, he doesn't play every game like we asked him to. Sure, he clogs up the middle nicely when he plays, but then he'll go down with an injury and be out for a week. You know, he's the consummate soccer football player. All right? Oh, I hurt myself. I have to come out for a play and then come back in. He's a great $100 million man when he plays. And he's a fine defensive tackle when he plays. But he doesn't play hard when he doesn't feel like he's playing, feel like he wants to play hard. We brought him in here to shore up that defensive line, and he didn't do any of that last year. Last year was a nightmare season for us Redskin fans. And you know what? If he wants to continue this charade of, I'm bigger than the team, forget you. You're gone. I don't want to hear any more about you. Right? I don't want to hear this. Theatrics, whatever. I don't want to run the 3-4. I don't want to do this. You helped build a 4-12 team last year, Albert. All right, Mr. Haynesworth, you helped build a 4-12 team because you never played. And you know what? If you don't want to be part of this team, go ahead. We'll release you. Look for a trade partner. Nobody wanted to take your salary. That's why you're still on this team. That's why we couldn't find a trade partner for you. So you know what? I'm tired of hearing this about Albert Haynesworth. I hope Shanahan has the gall to release him. Just says, bye, goodbye. Don't want to deal with you anymore. You're going to be a pain in the butt. Bye. Don't want to deal with this anymore. All right? We have a fine defense. That's not where our help needs to be. That's not where we need to be helped. You know, our offense, once again last year, was completely ineffective. You know, they didn't score any points, didn't have any blocking, and it's just really irritating. It's very irritating to watch this unfold because I think we're finally starting to rebuild this offensive line. You know, we traded for another offensive lineman who's a pretty good player. Jamal Brown, I believe his name is. If I get that wrong, just let me know. And now we have Trent Williams, who's going to be a young, nice offensive tackle to help protect McNabb, at least for one season. But then we have this distraction in the background. Excuse me if I'm not on board with some of you Redskin sympathizers who think that Albert's okay in doing this. No. No, I'm sorry, he's not. He's being a selfish player. He's complaining that he doesn't want to run the 3-4 system. You know, he's been a pain in the butt all offseason. I hope Shanahan gets rid of him. You know, it's just another bad signing by Snyder. We can be done with it. All right? Just release him. We'll be done with it. I'd like to hear what you guys think. So let me know. Just leave some comments. I'll talk to you later.